Hey folks, for today's project, actually this week's project, we are building a cover over part of a playground at a local church. They wanted to be able to use it while there is some rain going on, so we are building a 25 by 40 cover. I'll show you the details of it here in just a minute. But basically think of a giant carport. So that's where we are. This should take about better part of this week to get it framed up. Like I say, it's 25 by 40. It's going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of about 17 foot on the high side and somewhere around 12 foot on the low side. Reason being, and you'll see here in a minute, is covering some playground equipment. So that's where we are. And that's today's update. Playground, as you can see there, has a top on it, has a slide. We're not covering the swings, but this jungle gym set's what I'll call it. So we'll have about 6 posts concreted in the ground. That'll be a weld-up structure. See the guys, they're starting to dig the holes. We have some utilities, meaning some water and some other things that come into play, so we'll be digging everything by hand just to make sure we don't tear anything up. But first posts, obviously pretty tall, but if we get them set in, we will shoot them with a laser, cut the tops off of them to the appropriate height, go from there. Again, just one more view of the jungle gym set, and it's fairly tall as well, so we'll have to make some adjustments on it. That's this week's project. Alright, quick update. We have all 6 posts set. Got our elevations. Cut the post off, match the finished height we need. Set this one here. If you use a grinder to get the cutoff wheel for this, it's fairly light material. The square tube is not super heavy. Got our elevation mark there. In a rafter, we've got the clips put on it. As you can see, we got the posts all cut off to the correct height. Put the clips welded in place. Now we weld the rafter to the top of the columns. Fabricated up. Another rafter. Got it set. Ready to go. It will go up on the other side. There, up those columns. So we got both rafters set with all the clips on them, welded to all of the columns. Got the eave strut set on one end. We'll get one purlin in the middle set and probably get the eave strut on the other end before we call it a day. That way it's got some bracing to support itself should there be any wind overnight. It's not supposed to be any bad weather in the forecast, but always better safe than sorry. So at the end of the first day, we got all 6 posts stood up, fabricated 2 rafters with the clips on them, and put 3 purlin, actually 2 eave struts and a purlin out of the middle, just for stability before we leave it for the evening. And that is where we wrap up for the day. It's been a pretty day, and we will be back again tomorrow. Alright, we've got the rest of the purlin in place. Next thing we will add framing for a long skirt around it. Protection and also serve to stiffen up the structure a little bit. Very tall and gangly currently. That'll give it a nice look as well. So that's where we are. As you can see, we got all the purlin in place on the roof. A few girts on the walls. Support that skirt. Be the next step, getting that framed, and then we will, won't be long, we'll start sheeting. So, all right. Well, we have got all the framing complete. We've started with the skirt on the high end. As I said, we have all of the framing done, ready for the rest of the sheets. You can see we've got angle attached to catch those wall sheets for that skirt. And that is what we've got left there. So steady as she goes. We've got sheets coming quickly. All right, so we've got all the roof sheets on. We are finishing up with the trim. Got the other side to go. There. But this will make this program much more of be used in all weather situations, and I think their big issue was even on Sunday mornings here at the church. It's always due on everything, all of this stuff, and so the kids really couldn't use it in those circumstances. So this should help with that, as well if they're having a rainy day or etc. to play. So this should give them a good cover. Also also a little shade as well, so it's all around benefit for the playground. So this side button up. All right, if you remember, we started off with a playground completely open. And now we have a playground that has a 40-foot by 25-foot cover over the top of it. Church here wanted this again to give a little more all-weather access to using this playground for the kids. So it'll help when light rain's going on, or even dew fall overnight when the kids want to come out and play on Sunday mornings. And then obviously it will give some shade as well. So that is project there again. 40 by 25. Put about a 5-foot skirt on this end again to give it a little bit more protection. Tapered it off to nothing, and then just covered the beam to make it look pretty on that end. So that is going to be a wrap for this one. As you can tell, this could be useful for great number of things. So if you are in need of a RV cover, could be useful for that as well. So that's a wrap.